What's up, fellas? It's Beanson back with another YouTube video, and today it is the 3rd of the Spooky Scary Halloween month, and today we're gonna be sharing some spooky Halloween stories. Yes, sir. I got some, maybe 3, maybe 2. It depends on how good I'm feeling today. Stories to share with y'all. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Right now, let me tell you something about me a little bit. I don't really get scared. I haven't got scared in a long time. From something like while I'm sober, at least, right? The only really, and I'm not trying to sound like fucking like tough or whatever, or like macho as fuck. Like games still scare me. Spooky ass games still scare me. But I don't fucking know. Really. So what is really scary to me usually is when I'm on copious amounts of drugs, right? So today I will be sharing a story that I like to call the double tab horror trip. So, picture this. Hey, let's hope we can get some like spooky, scary little noise in the background, some bats flying, some fucking little whatever. So it was a Friday night basically, and I just got to school, and I was just on the bus, and I was like, damn, I got like 3 tabs at my house right now that I could just fucking down, right? I wasn't thinking about taking the 3 tabs. I'm not that fucking crazy. Up to this point, I've only tripped like maybe like 4 times probably, and I only tripped alone about like once. So I go to my house, and I like to trip at night, so I kind of wait till like 7 or so, and I really don't know why I do like to trip at night. Like, I really don't care, but when I'm tripping alone, I usually like to trip at night. I don't know if it's just because I kind of feel, what's that word, introspective, or like, I don't know really, maybe it's due to the, I guess my first time tripping, it was also at night, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't think it's really that deep, but you know how it be. So I took this tab, and I usually get nervous before trips and shit, but I was actually low-key kind of chilling this time, and so I just kind of waited out, you know, and I'm tripping a little bit. Like, I start to get into it, start to feel it, and I've been, like, what's it called, tripping the past couple months, so maybe there was, like, a tolerance I had built up or some shit like that. I know LSD tolerance doesn't really work like that, really, usually, like, 3 to 5 days, but I guess I just wasn't feeling it this day, so I was like, you know, I had the bright idea to take another tab, and I did. A big mistake, as we'll come to find out, but I began to watch this video game art video, like just diving into the art of Scorn, right? Which is a game which has a lot of H.R. Geiger shit in it, and I fuck with all that kind of stuff. I think it's dope. Maybe not the greatest thing to watch on acid, but you know, especially 2 tabs too, but hey man, it'd be like that. So I'm watching this shit, and while I'm watching this, I felt really good. Like, I was like, damn, this shit fucking dope, right? I'm like enjoying myself, and when you're on acid, right, you kind of feel like everything, right? You'll feel sounds, you'll feel what you're seeing. It's like very weird. That's how I feel. I don't know about y'all if y'all have taken acid before, but it's a very feely ass drug, right? So I was taking it, and I really didn't get that many visuals. I got a little bit of warps and stuff like that, just nothing too crazy. I took the second tab, right, and I started to feel a little uncanny, just a little weird, just a little off, you know, and like, I guess I can describe it like I was feeling hella like just my flesh almost, like my moisture on my skin and stuff like that, and had the bright idea to turn the little lamp next to me on. Maybe not the greatest idea, yet I did so. So I turned on this lamp, and I did the old classic acid motif, where you look at your hand, and well, you know, acid sometimes plays some funny tricks on your little eye holes, right? So I look at my hand, and somehow, this is what I think the case is, the Scorn H.R. Geiger artwork kind of like flooded my subconscious with all that fucking art and stuff like that. So when I turn on this light, which is like white, I look at my hand, and it like, the grooves, the pores, the veins, kind of everything on my hand, just my fucking hand, right? The light contrasted it to where like the shadows were deep as fuck, and I can just feel my hand dissolving into itself, right? What the fuck? And I look at my shit, and I feel it. Like, I feel my hand literally morphing, right? And it turns into like some fuck ass gray alien hand, and I'm like, no, dude, this is fucking nuts. Like, I like move my hand out the way, like I felt like the fucking like shock of it in my heart. I was like, what the fuck, right? I was cooked, but somehow I kept my composure, and I was like, all right, we're fucking good, man. So I was like, all right, this shit is getting real, and I went to go turn on my room light, and I just remember like getting down, sitting Viet Cong style, crouching on the floor, looking up at the light, the light on the ceiling, and if you've been on acid before, a common side effect is like kind of like freezing still and just locking eyes with whatever you're looking at, and usually that's what kind of makes the visuals, I guess. Just whatever you're focusing on, whatever you're breaking your attention to, I guess just that energy makes some shit fucking go crazy. But I'm looking at the fucking light, and I just start seeing these symbols, right? Like smoothly, vertically ascend up my walls towards the light in like columns and shit. If you ever been in like some fucking, if you ever, if you ever been in some like fucking Egyptian temple or some shit, that's what I was gonna say. No, no, no. If you ever seen Transformers 2 when Sam Witwicky starts tweaking at his college and shit, and starts seeing the fucking like Cybertronian language and shit, that's the fucking like symbols I started seeing on that bitch ass wall and stuff, ascending towards the light. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck? And while I'm looking out at the light, I just see these shadows kind of like vibrate and kind of pulse around my eyes, and like I just had that weird, like, kind of uncanny feeling that there was something with me, right? And I guess that's the kind of spooky, ghosty aspect that I felt, and I was like, nah, I'm going too deep. Like, this is getting wild. Like, no way I just saw some crazy ass fucking enchantment table runes on my fucking walls sliding up and shit, and some Anunnaki ass bitch ass fucking floating next to my eyes and shit. So I'm like, fuck this, I'm turning off the damn lights, right? So I go turn off them damn lights because, like I said, them visuals just kind of contributed to my brain getting scrambled even more. And acid, and this was definitely how it was on mushrooms, which I might talk in a minute, but you just get overstimulated the fuck. Like, at this point, like, I never really kind of settled with the trip. I never really went along with it. There was always some resistance. Like, I needed control. I don't know. It's just something weird at the time, but I usually get chill now when I take acid. Nothing like that. Nothing bad ever happens to me. But anyways, I was just feeling hella resistance. It was just, I was getting overstimulated the fuck. Like I said, the sounds and shit and the visuals just overstimulate your brain. So I pull up YouTube and on my phone, and I just started to look at the thumbnails and read some shit. And I try to read the sentences, and I'm seeing like enchantment table. Like the letters are just scrambled. These sentences are cooked. I'm looking at this shit, and I freak out. I'm like, what the fuck? And I click on the video as if like I was gonna watch that shit. I was like, all right, maybe it's just my visuals just fucking with me. It has nothing to do with my mental. Well, I start listening to this guy talk, and it's just fucking unintelligible. I'm like, and this is where we're gone now, right? Like, I'm straight detaching from reality at this point. This shit is going down. I don't know what people are saying. I can't read shit. This is when like the emotional mind fully kind of took over, and this fear just overshadowed my intelligence and my analytical mind to assess such a situation. And I was just cooked. I was fried. My brain was fried, and that's kind of what I thought. That's usually what I think whenever I go too deep. I'm like, shit, I'm done. Like, I'm not waking up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna be a fucking like a little cripple or something. My parents are gonna have to take care of me and shit. I'm gonna be like, hurt me, whatever. Right? What? Just acting like a little bum. But this is just when I started to like fold, basically, just get into a ball and shit, and just cover myself up in blankets, and the room was dark and shit. Oh, before this, right? I turned the light back on, right? Like a fucking idiot, trying to cope and shit. And I had this like trip sitter rule where I had this fucking SpongeBob and Patrick just chilling right next to me, bro. I looked at SpongeBob and Patrick, and they literally dissolved. I kid you not, they dissolved right in front of me, bro. Like, I was like, just watching my fucking friend, my trip suitors, just evaporate before me and just like meld into each other. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. So I fold. I just get into a ball. I'm not crying or anything. I'm just freaking out, bro. And yeah, the only thing that was keeping me grounded, like, I just had to keep this like constant cycle, this rotation of three things in my mind. That being my best friend at the time, just school in general. I'm like, okay, like, at least like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, all these chemicals in my brain are gonna go and dip, and I'm gonna be fine. I'll be just fine. And the last was just like this hot ass Asian mama at the school at the time that I just bag. That's it, fellas. That was the double tab horror trip. Absolutely horrifying. There's one little part that I forgot to mention as well. Like, right when I was coming up to during the 2 tabs, I started playing my guitar, and at this point, like, in school, I was like doing a bunch of stuff. Maybe I'll make some story times about it because it is pretty fucking cool. I was doing I got to play in football stadiums and stuff, like Guitar Hero Dream, playing in a football stadium and shit like that. And I also had a jazz comp coming up. I wanted to get first in state, so I was just studying these etudes, hella, and I tried to play these bitches. My mind went numb, like I said, like your brain gets scrambled, and I don't know why, like, I got like kind of unnerved by that, but I was just like, oh no, I forgot how to play. Oh, my band director's gonna be mad at me. But I guess it's just the last little part of the story. And that's probably contributed why I was freaking out too. But yeah, shit was dope. The spooky, scary double tab horror trip. Now, on to the next story. Alright, y'all. This is the last story. The second and last story of the Spooky Scary AoE2 special. We're gonna cap it off with a story that's a little bit real. No, not like that, but like a little bit more real in the sense of, oh shit, it's kind of going down, y'all. And so this story takes place about freshman year of high school for me, and I'm a little youngin' walking to my classes and shit, and I'm in health at the time, which is like 7th period, you know, got one more period and I'm out of this bitch. And so I'm doing my work and shit, and somebody comes over the intercom that goes, guys, I'm sorry to tell you, but There's an active shooter on campus. This is not a drill. Y'all need to take cover immediately. Excuse me? To make this experience just a tad bit more horrifying, the person over the intercoms had to say the location of where the shooter was located. Guess where that bitch was? Out here in Texas, there's like portables, right? We got portables at school, and portables are like, if you guys don't know, if you guys from a European country or some shit, portables are like just like a fucking like, if you ever seen like a trailer park before, right? Like you have like a trailer, but it's like a classroom, but it's like a fucking like house or some shit. It's just a house you can fucking move around and shit, basically. I don't know why I'm trying to overcomplicate that bitch, but basically that's what it is. So we were about like 40 yards away from the fucking portable, bro. Imagine I'm sitting at my desk and there's the door, like right there. There's two doors in the classroom, and the door that I was right next to was the one facing where the freaking portables were, right? If you open the door, you can literally just look at the fucking portables. We're done. The entire class goes fucking bananas, right? I tell you the look on these kids' faces, right? We're talking about pure terror. And as soon as like this was announced, right? They're like, I mean, this is not a drill. They clearly said this is not a drill. We are in an active shooting at the campus, right? Motherfucker. So we get directed towards a closet, right? Because this is in school procedure or whatever, wherever we're at the moment. Get in the closet, fellas. We pack them in. Start packing them up. I'm holding the door for these actual literal crying children. They're thinking that they're never going to see their parents again, right? Fucking, I'll just stand at the door at my RTC. I'm my RTC fit, guys. It's a Wednesday, bro. I'm in my RTC fit, holding the door, having an oath to live up to, having an RTC oath to live up to, and I'm the last man in there, and last fucking child in there, and everybody's fucking bawling. And I sit down, and I'm just like in all this shit. I'm like, man, I am done. We're not even like 40 yards away from the portables. Everybody's crying and shit, and like I'm religious at the time. I'm like just sitting there and like religious in the sense like I'm at the monastery like training my monk text, you know what I mean? And so I'm sitting there contempt with death at this point. Like I mean, a little bit not so unfortunately because I'm like, damn, I ain't never gonna see my parents again, and like the person who's going to freaking gun me down is like a little turn around and die. Turn around and die. You know, so I'm like fucked. I'm like, damn it, right? But I don't pay no mind to it. You know, I'm content at this point. I'm like, if I die, I die. I'm good with it, low key. I think I've done enough, which I definitely didn't do enough at that time. I don't know why the fuck I'd be content with fucking dying, but I'm proud of my little ass thought of that because that's definitely what fucking pulled me through. Crying children are just waiting in this damn dark ass closet. Motherfuckers are joking around, beating they shit, and like there's like a fucking like it's a med class, right? So there's a fucking like skeleton ass in the fucking corner of the dark ass closet, and like motherfuckers, their phones are lighting up, so all you can see is this fucking replica of this fucking muscly ass fucking skeleton motherfucker. And so the dog comes on the intercom and goes, "False alarm, everybody. Sorry I had to be like this." Excuse me? So, not only did you give, like, trauma like that, but we're just gonna brush it off and go to our next period, bro? Come on, man. I need a fucking 8th period off for that, bro. Let me chill in the lunchroom or some shit, bro. And that was it, right? Now, there's third-party sources, right? I can't really confirm if this was actually the case, if there was another another story involved with this, but from a third-party source, somebody told me that one of their buddies brought a BB gun to school, and that was basically the entire, like, ordeal, the entire circumstance that went down that day, right? Which is fucking retarded. Come on. We're fucking better than this. And like I said, I'm fucking freshman at the time, bro. This kid was not a freshman, bro. What are we doing bringing guns into school, bro? Fake-ass guns. If you finna bring a gun to school, bring a fucking real one. I'm in a dark-ass closet with a bunch of crying children with a veiny-ass anatomical cock on the fucking wall and shit. Make this shit fucking interesting while I fucking get taken out or some shit. Come on, man. Anyways, y'all, that was it, man. That was the Halloween story time. And, hey, man, I'm glad for y'all sticking around. I love doing this shit. This shit's fun as hell. Shit. If you guys like this, them stories too, if you want some more stories, I got a bunch more in the fucking chamber that I'd love to fucking ejaculate upon all of you guys. So hey, man, like, comment what you want to see, AoE2 stuff, because I'm still definitely gonna be posting them AoE2 videos. I love this game, and yeah, comment if you want to see some story times and shit, man. So hey, thank y'all for watching.